What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, I saw your messages, I saw your comments, man. Everybody's talking about Hedera right now and the fact that Hbar is absolutely sending over the last couple of days. So I wanted to give you a quick update, letting you know exactly what is going on, what's happening with its price, what big move that it just made, even bigger than people realize, and what I am expecting next. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into it. And don't forget, if you do want to trade a little Hbar, Bitcoin, Sui, Solana, and many more on up to 500x leverage, you can check out that BTCC link down below. If you do sign up specifically with my link down there, you're going to get a 10% bonus on all first time deposits between $500 and $100,000. This means that if you deposit, say, $3,000, they're going to give you $300 back on the spot to start trading. If you turn that to, say, $1,000, all that profit you made is completely yours, no strings attached. You can withdraw it, reinvest it, do whatever you want with it. It's all on you. So if you want to get access to the opportunity to literally make free gains, check out that link down below and go see what you think. Now, looking at Hedera. Okay, this thing has absolutely taken off over the last couple of days. Putting in gains, I mean, what is this move? This has to be, I mean, my word. We're talking 600% moves over the course of the last month. Absolutely sending it, absolutely pushing. And the thing is, although this is a fantastic move, I don't think people recognize the fact that this could be Hedera really just getting warmed up in the grand scheme of things. I would say there's a valid enough argument to say that Hedera easily could be still aiming towards that $1 to $3.40 mark, which is still substantially higher than where we are today. And so the game plan for today is kind of just go over what Hedera's been up to, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what we can expect next. Now, I will let you know, if you are someone who is simply just trying to get better at this whole crypto thing, I know it can be confusing, and some of the stuff I'm about to say is going to be a little confusing. So whether you're a beginner or advanced, but you're just someone who wants to get better at this whole crypto thing, all that I ask from you is to stick around until the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you about the Discord server that we have going on, in which we have professional trade teams, classes, courses, workshops, and much more, and a community absolutely pumping out gains. So if you want access to, of course, just even more knowledge, learning even more, getting better at this crypto thing, and turning that into real life money, into turning it into gains, stick around to the end of the video. That's all I ask. Okay, so looking at Hedera, what is going on? So what we can see is obviously Hedera was kind of trying to build up a little bit, but it honestly had a rough 2 years. Came back down here, put in this low, but what it was consistently capable of doing was starting to show early signs of this momentum being built up. In the last Hedera video I did a couple weeks ago, I told you, I think there will be a point in time where Hedera does try to make a run back up towards the top side of this structure. And what I pointed out to you was the fact that it had created this. I was like, whenever cryptos create lines like this, it's not uncommon for them to, even if they're super separated, have some sort of parabolic rally back up towards that line. And I didn't really expect it to go absolutely vertical from there. It was more just considering like, okay, Hedera is giving us the build up towards some type of move upwards, but it's just going to take it's going to be a matter of time before we really start to see it trying to make that move over time. I personally didn't think Hedera was going to recover back towards 20 cents until next year. That was my personal belief. But hey, sometimes these things just send it. It's popcorn season. What you have to understand about popcorn season quite simply is just random cryptos will start to pop, and you can never really predict it. You just have to position yourself and be ready just in case one of the ones you want to pop does pop. And what we can see is that is exactly what happened. Not only did Hedera start really making that move back up, but we saw the movement towards that trend line I was telling you about, even surpassing the trend line that I was telling you about, entering back into this macro Fibonacci zone. Now, this is what takes us into today, because you remember I told you earlier in the video, I said, what Hbar is doing is good, but I don't think people realize just how good it is. Well, what I'm talking about is the macro Fibonaccis. If you've been on the channel for a while, or if you are in the Discord server, we talk about the Fibonaccis a ton. I even have a little masterclass on it, Tyler Hill masterclass on the Fibonaccis. And what you know about the Fibonaccis is that this golden zone right here, it's called the golden ratio, and it's so important. If a crypto is capable of breaking through this golden zone, it usually opens up the door for them to absolutely send to the upside. But if it gets rejected by the golden zone, things can get very ugly. Do you see here how, although we didn't touch it exactly, we got extremely close to that golden zone before Hbar just absolutely tanked to the downside? That's a result of pressure from this golden box. I'm telling you, this golden zone is a mean machine. It's either going to send you to the downside or send you to the upside. It's really what it does, and it's one of my favorite things to study in crypto. And what we can see here is that Hbar's price has worked itself all the way up to that zone, and for a split second there, if we actually go down to the hourly charts, it broke through that golden zone. Now, is this an official breakout as of now? Probably not. No, I wouldn't say so, right? If you get a wick up there, I think it definitely counts towards something, right? It cracks this zone a little bit, but it's definitely not a bona fide breakout. But the fact that HBAR's price is now sitting towards the top side of this zone and maintaining well just makes it even more likely that we are going to see its price start to try to eventually break through this zone. Whether it has to come back down a little bit and then bounce upwards, or maybe it just, maybe the HBAR does what it's been doing and it just continues upward, I don't know. But the fact that we are now up here and maintaining up here is a very good sign that we are going to start to crack through this zone and open up that door towards the upside. Now, the top of this zone is at 33 cents, and that means that we need to be watching 33 cents like a hawk. Because if at any given point, HBAR can truly, on a daily close, start breaking through this zone, it opens up the door to what's called Fibonacci extensions. Fibonacci extensions are the levels up here that you can go to once you clear that golden box. And what we would be looking at is HBAR's price being able to push up to first $1.28 and then next $3.41 afterwards, meaning that HBAR still could have moves of anywhere from 300 to 9. That's so weird to say out loud because I'm not a real moon boy. 1,000% towards the upside. That's still a possible 3 to 10x from here if HBAR can continue this momentum. Now, from a fundamental perspective, and the thing's at an $11 billion market cap. So do I think it's going to a $100 billion market cap? No, not really, unless we see this market really continuing upwards. But could this be a $20, $30 billion market cap crypto pushing up towards $1.20, towards $1? Yeah, I definitely think that could be the case, especially if this market continues pushing upwards. And so although what we are seeing from HBAR is great, don't get me wrong, I think that the bigger picture says that HBAR could go even higher than this under the right circumstances, and that's a fantastic sign for any of us that are holding it. I wish I would have bought more, to be honest. I did neglect it a good bit during the bear market because I was focused on buying Solana and stuff like that, but I did pick up a decent enough size bag somewhere in this little area here between that little 8 and 7 cent area. But again, I do personally wish I would have bought some more, and if we do get a pullback, then maybe I will do a little bit more buying to kind of pack that bag up a little bit, because HBAR has shown us what it's capable of now. Now, I will say, although I am extremely bullish on what all this could imply for HBAR, I will issue a warning. HBAR did literally just go vertical. Okay, it went about almost as vertical as you can possibly go. So please don't think that I'm saying HBAR is just going to continue to go vertical up another 200, 300%. That's not the case. Generally speaking, when we're interacting with this range, there are moments where we're going to go sideways and down. Maybe it crashes and then recovers. Maybe it goes up a bit and then comes back down to these levels, right? Some type of pullback or cool down is likely at this given point at any given moment. And so you need to understand that going in and FOMOing in right now is not a good idea, in my opinion. If you are forcing yourself to start purchasing this thing because you are feeling the FOMO, I would be slowly dollar cost averaging my way in and not doing anything too crazy, because buying at the top of a move like this is a very wild thing to do, to be honest. And so overall, again, just to kind of put that disclaimer out there, like, although I think HBAR is just opening up that door for a bigger move upwards, you need to be very careful right now, because this could cool down or pull back at any given moment. Okay, so I will continue to update you as it does continue to try to break this golden box, but what you need to be on the most lookout for right now is whether or not it can clear the 33 cent level, because if it can clear the 33 cent level on the daily close, again, that opens up the door towards the upside, and that could absolutely send it even further. So I'll continue to update you, as I did mention, now that we're finally getting some progress and some moves from this thing. So do stay tuned for that. And don't forget, if you do want to elevate in this world of crypto, simply get better, learn more things, and use those things to make more money, I want you to check out the Discord. Now, in order to get access to the Discord, it's the cost of a Netflix subscription or cheaper. So either $17 a month or $5 a month. And when you pay that, you're going to get access to this entire server. You're going to get insights with Tyler, which goes over some of the things that I'm buying and selling and changes I'm making in my portfolio. I even give them some alpha every now and then on some meme coins I'm buying into, just stuff like that. We made 80% on a meme coin yesterday, but that's not super common. That just kind of pops up every now and then. More often than not, I'm giving them my thoughts and advice and opinions on things I'm seeing in the market. We post daily technical analysis, daily fundamental analysis. I have hired 2 professional teams of traders who are giving their buy and sell signals every day. So talk about one to elevate, right? These are people who make a living off of trading, and you can learn from them and see their setups and what they're doing themselves. I have premium classes on things like the Fibonacci's, 5 keys of bull market investing. We have live workshops with some of our coaches. We just recently released a beginner's guide to XRP Ripple. We have beginners courses. 2 have released already. We got 3 coming still. Technical analysis for beginners, leverage trading for beginners. I have fundamental analysis for beginners, meme coin investing and altcoin investing for beginners, all coming out soon here. These are 25 to 30 minutes long. They come with the PDF and the presentations and cheat sheets for you to learn from and much more. And then there is Tyler's tips, which come with 2 to 3 minute long mini videos on just random stuff to help you out in the market. And all in all, you get to join all of that and this amazing community of people who are absolutely building gain after gain after gain after gain. I mean, you can see this is just yesterday, the gains that people were printing hundreds of percentages every single day, because we are cultivating a community of people who want to get better at crypto, are learning lessons and implementing those lessons to make more money. So if you want to become a part of that, it's the cost of a Netflix subscription or cheaper, and that's available down below. But overall, don't forget, again, if you do want to trade some Hbar, you can check out the BTCC link to get that 10% bonus and watch that 33-cent level very closely, because that's going to make or break where this thing goes in the future, and I'll be here letting you know what's going on. So I do still have 3, 4, 5 more videos to release today, so if you did enjoy, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, get ready for those vids, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.